Hello, people of the internet, and welcome to What Is It?
Something Vloggy Friday show.
Yay! It's exciting, isn't it?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Once a week we get to sit here and talk to you guys, which is exciting.
It is.
And I get to have my hair blown about in a weird and wonderful way.
You may notice we're in a slightly different position than normal. That's because of the fact that we're filming at a different time of the day, which means that the light in the place that we normally film is not grand.
Basically, we'd be in shadows.
Yeah, and I thought it'd be nice to sort of come out and sit on the lawn, sort of picnic style-y.
Without the picnic.
Without the picnic, yeah, that's...
I'm hungry now.
Yeah. We're going to tell you about what we did this week. What did we do this week?
Well, on Monday we went to see Oystermouth Castle.
And what a lovely castle it was too.
It was a lovely castle, right in the middle of a town. It was weirdly tranquil though, because it had parks around it, and going through all the really loud, noisy things were really muted.
They were. You could still sort of hear them in the background, but
yeah, they were just kind of in the distance. Like,
yeah, but a fascinating place to go and see, was it not?
Yeah, there was a lot packed in, like all jammed on top of each other. It was really one of those things where they gone, okay, without any thought of what was there previously, they just kind of built all sorts of stuff in it.
Yeah.
As to where it would fit.
It was good. It was good.
And what happened on Wednesday?
On Wednesday? Well, what happened on Wednesday? You may be wondering why you didn't see us on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And unless you're one of our patrons, in which case you'd already know, because we made a special film just for our patrons.
We did.
And yes, so you can pop down to Patreon
to hear our excuses.
To hear our excuses, if you like. But we went out to film the last leg of the, and we've discovered that we have been saying Caerphilly wrong.
Because it's not Caerphilly. And well, it is if you're English. If you're Welsh, it's Caerfeneth.
Yeah. Which obviously we've been murdering that.
Yes, sorry.
So, yeah, sorry about that. And, so we got there and it was... You could see it was about to rain, even though the weather forecast hadn't indicated that that was what was going to happen. Because of the kind of the altitude that we would be at, we hadn't taken that into account. It was just...
There was a lot of moisture.
Horrible.
It wasn't miserable and horrible.
Actually, it wasn't.
It was quite nice. It was really refreshing.
It
but
was.
There was a lot of mizzle in the air, and it was just growing thicker. And in the distance were big, thick black clouds.
And the problem is the clouds were quite low. So by the time we'd actually reached the altitude that we would have been filming at, we would have been standing in the middle of a cloud.
Yeah.
So.
And after we decided not to film it, it hammered it down really.
It did. We timed it just right in getting out of it.
Yeah. We went for a bit of an explore.
We did. Had a bit of a nose round, which you didn't get to see because we didn't film any of it. We discovered that some of the paths that we suspected weren't there in the first place also weren't there, so that was fine. If that makes any sense, then I'm really pleased.
We went to check out to see if there were a path was there. We didn't think it was, and it wasn't definitely there.
Yes.
But we know now.
We definitely know that the path that we looked for that we didn't think was there wasn't there.
That clarified it.
Yes. I'm very glad we've cleared that one up. So, as a result, you didn't get a Wednesday film. You did, however, get a squirrel film has appeared on our Facebook page. That's Facebook something vloggy. And where else did I put it up? I tried to put it up on Twitter. I don't know whether that actually worked.
It didn't. We'll try again later.
Yes, we'll try again later.
We'll put it up on Patreon as well.
And it will appear on YouTube because that's where we are.
Yep.
And that's a nice little video of the squirrels that keep visiting the house. I'm determined that I'm going to train them to eat out of my hand and eventually do our taxes for us.
No.
It's never going to happen,
So far he's managed to make them poop in close proximity to the house.
I have, yes, that's very true.
Goals!
Yeah. Although I think they might have stopped doing that now.
Yeah.
They've certainly stopped doing it on the doormat, which is good.
Yes, we've had foxes instead doing their business right on our doorstep.
Yeah, that's just... But that's living in the countryside for you, and we're not complaining. Well, we are.
Yes, we are. I mean, if it had just done it on the grass, that would have been fine.
Yeah, on the doorstep itself was a bit rude, I think. But it does mark its territory every year, we've noticed. Comes back and just to let you know I'm here. Yeah.
Here I am.
We were contemplating the possibility of getting a trail cam. We might look into that so that when it comes past, we can get some footage of it. Pooping on the doorstep, knowing our luck. We thought that might be something interesting to see. But either way, that may or may not happen.
Yeah.
Probably not.
We'll think about it.
We'll think about that. But next week, what you're going to see... we'll start talking about what we're going to be doing this weekend. Now, this weekend, tomorrow we are going to go and start filming the first of our Cadu Challenge films. We're quite excited about this.
Good to get going finally.
Yeah, it's been a long time in the making, hasn't it? This, and we've finally sort of worked out where we're going to start. Because there's an awful lot of Wales, and there's an awful lot of sort of sites up and down Wales, and it was just kind of a question of where do you begin?
Yeah.
It's not like they're numbered.
And then when you have picked a place, you've got to research them. So you've been doing that. I've been editing our backlog, and it's all been go, go, go.
It has. So that is what we're going to be doing on... we're actually secretly... We're filming this on Thursday because we're going to be filming all day Friday.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening. So Friday, we are going to be... When you're watching this, potentially, or, you know, that'll be in the past, whatever, we will be going out and filming the first of our Cadu sites. And then on Saturday, we are going to go and film the final part of the... How does it say? How do you say it?
Cervaneth.
Cervaneth.
Or
Cerfanel, however you like.
It's supposed
Anyway.
to be really hot that day, so we'll probably be sunstruck. So
Yeah,
Sunday
probably.
we might go out filming more Cadu stuff, unless we're kind of...
Yeah, it's going to be. I'm sure it's going to be waterfalls. But either way, waterfalls.
Yes.
That's what's happening for us on Sunday. So you will get to see that film on Wednesday. On Monday, you're not going to get to see the Cadu film. That's going to come the next week. But on Monday, what are they going to see?
They're going to see... You're going to see Webley Castle.
And
which-
that's a corker, isn't it?
It is a nice castle, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a nice film as well.
Yeah.
But I'm biased
Yeah.
because I've edited it.
And we like what we do.
Yeah.
It's just,
It was a nice day, and it's nice to look back on it as well. It's all
Yeah.
nice. It's just nice.
It was
It's
lovely. It's a beautiful, absolutely stunning location. And it's a fortified manor house. We do like a good fortified manor house.
Yes, we do, because I think it's more interesting than a castle, because it's a look into how people live rather than a look into how people beat each other up and
Yeah.
then also lived around that.
That's... Yes. Okay.
A good
I
way
like
of
the
thinking
logic.
about it.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's what's coming on Monday. So on Wednesday, you'll see the Waterfalls film that we're shooting tomorrow. We're kind of leaving it all a bit sort of tight here, aren't we? But there you go.
Yeah.
And you never know, you might get more squirrels, because I'm slightly squirrel obsessed at the moment. It depends on how
God,
much
yeah.
we're here. It has become part of the morning ritual to get up, make coffee, or tea or whatever, and then go and feed the squirrels.
Yes, I leave that to you.
I know.
Because it just got to the point that we can't leave the flipping windows open in the living room if we leave the living room.
Because they come in.
They come in. Even when
Yeah.
I've been in there, I've just looked round and I'm like, oi! And they've
Yeah.
been like, what?
Wait, excuse me.
There seems to be a distinct lack of peanut about it.
Yes, would you mind?
Anyway, I think that is us.
I think that
is it for us this week.
That is definitely it for us this week. So I'm sure you've already subscribed, and if you haven't, you know where the button is. I think it's down there somewhere.
Or there. It's down at the bottom, along the bottom, one
Yeah.
of the corners.
Either way, hit the subscribe button, make sure you're subscribed to us, and also, if you want to get notifications, click the little bell
To give it some ears.
TTFN.
See you next time.